Welcome to today's video. This video explores why some people sleepwalk, a mysterious behavior that causes us to move, walk, and even talk while our brain is still asleep. Have you ever seen someone wander around the house at night with their eyes open but clearly not awake? Or maybe you've woken up in a different room with no memory of how you got there. It's a little creepy, but also fascinating. Why does it happen? And what's going on in the brain when we sleepwalk? Today, we're delving into the science of sleepwalking, uncovering what it reveals about the complex boundary between sleep and wakefulness. What exactly is sleepwalking? Sleepwalking, or somnambulism, is a sleep disorder that occurs when parts of your brain wake up while other parts are still asleep. During a typical night's rest, your brain cycles through different stages of sleep, from light sleep to deep sleep, and eventually into REM, rapid eye movement sleep, where dreaming happens. Sleepwalking typically occurs during deep non-REM sleep, the stage at which your body is most relaxed and your brain is least active. But sometimes the balance between body and brain breaks down. It's as if the body wakes up before the mind does. Your muscles activate, you stand, walk, or even perform simple tasks, all while your consciousness remains offline. It's a bizarre state of half awake, half asleep, where instinctive movements take over without awareness. What happens in the brain during sleepwalking? Within your brain, various regions are responsible for controlling movement, awareness, and decision-making. When you're awake, these areas work in perfect harmony. But during sleepwalking, the motor control regions, parts of the brain that move your limbs, become active, while the frontal cortex, responsible for logic and judgment, stays asleep. That's why a sleepwalker can navigate a room or open a door, but can't respond logically if you talk to them. Their brain is running on autopilot. Think of it like a smartphone in low-power mode. The essential systems are on, but all high-level functions are offline. Why does sleepwalking happen? Scientists don't fully understand why some people sleepwalk, but active research is shedding light on this mystery. Recent studies are exploring the genetic links and how our brain's neural pathways are involved. Additionally, ongoing investigations are examining how external factors, such as stress, impact sleepwalking episodes. Despite these efforts, several key factors make sleepwalking more likely. Genetics. Sleepwalking often runs in families. If your parents did it, you're more likely to do the same. Sleep deprivation. Not getting enough rest can disrupt regular sleep cycles, leading to instability in deep sleep. Stress or anxiety. Emotional tension can cause restless sleep patterns, fever or illness, especially in children. High fevers can trigger sleepwalking episodes. Medications or alcohol. Certain substances alter the brain's progression through sleep stages. Sleepwalking is most common in children, likely because their brains are still developing and sleep cycles are less stable. Most grow out of it by adolescence, but for some, it continues into adulthood. If sleepwalking episodes become frequent or lead to potentially dangerous situations, it may be wise to seek medical advice. Consulting with a healthcare professional can help manage the condition and ensure safety. What sleepwalkers actually do, sleepwalking can be as simple as sitting up or walking a few steps, or it can be surprisingly complex. Some people cook, open doors, move objects, or even try to drive a car while sleepwalking. Though rare, despite appearances, sleepwalkers usually have glassy, unfocused eyes and rarely respond when spoken to. They often appear calm but confused, guided purely by automatic muscle memory rather than conscious thought. And here's the wildest part: most sleepwalkers don't remember anything the next morning. It's like an episode deleted from the brain's memory bank. Is it dangerous to wake a sleepwalker? You've probably heard this saying, "Never wake a sleepwalker." But that's not exactly true. It's not dangerous to wake them, it's just tricky, because the brain is trapped between sleep and wakefulness. A sudden awakening can cause disorientation, fear, or confusion. A better approach is to gently guide them back to bed, ensuring the environment is safe with clear floors, locked doors, and no sharp objects nearby. Consider using door alarms to alert others if someone starts sleepwalking, and keep car keys out of reach to prevent any accidental attempts to leave the house in this state. So, you can wake them if necessary, but safety and calmness are key. What sleepwalking reveals about the human brain. Sleepwalking provides scientists with an incredible window into how the brain functions. It proves that consciousness and movement aren't always linked. Your body can act without you being present. This tells us that human behavior isn't just black and white, awake or asleep, but exists on a sliding scale. Somewhere between dream and reality, there's a gray zone where automatic functions take control. It's both eerie and awe-inspiring. Your body is a complex machine that continues to function even when your mind is at rest. The science of dreams and sleepwalking. One of the biggest misconceptions is that sleepwalking happens during dreams. In fact, most sleepwalkers aren't dreaming at all. Dreams usually occur during REM sleep, when your muscles are temporarily paralyzed to prevent you from acting out your dreams. Sleepwalking occurs during deep non-REM sleep, a stage where there are no vivid dreams, but rather random brain signals that can accidentally trigger physical motion. In other words, sleepwalking isn't dreaming out loud. It's the brain misfiring while trying to stay asleep. The takeaway: sleepwalking is a reminder that even when we think we're resting, the human brain never entirely turns off. It blurs the line between waking and dreaming, between thought and instinct. So, the next time you hear footsteps in the night, remember, it's not a ghost. It's a mind caught in the mysterious in-between of consciousness. Stay curious, because the more we learn about our sleeping selves, the more we understand what makes us human. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more fascinating science facts, hit like and subscribe. For the full playlist, the link is provided in the description. Thanks for being curious with me today. I truly appreciate your time and interest. Stay tuned for more exciting content.